Hi everybody, CutieCoils is back after a couple of weeks on hiatus because Ryan and I have not been able to get together because
Life.
my job sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, it just, my hours are really long and I only get Monday, Tuesdays off, and he has days off near the weekend. So it's really
Yep.
hard to find time to record. Like, I am over here on the last of my days off, like after he got off work.
Yep. I get off usually around 6:30 every day, so.
So if we can start to organize more recordings like this in the evening times when like I have a day off or I get off severely early, like I open or something like that, then maybe we can start to nail down a more definite recording schedule. And we do want to apologize to you guys for that. And we want to say thank you to our big boom of followers on Instagram lately.
Yep.
Let's see. Ohms and Brass, Vapor Kick, let's see, Electronic Sticks Corp. A lot of people liking your damn hand check. You bitch.
My mod is amazing.
You bitch. Speaking of mods.
Since our last video, we actually have upgraded ours.
He is no longer sitting pretty with his copper skeleton key, and I am no longer sitting with a copper line Stingray X. Ryan is now toting the Hell's Gate RDA mechanical box mod.
2 RDAs, bitches. This thing is amazing.
Why don't you take a rip and show the people at home what 2 RDAs can do. Both of his coils are sitting at about 0.5 ohms, and it does have very good push. It does deliver decent heat and really, really good flavor. The neat thing about that RDA is you can run both RDAs on just one battery, or you can run one RDA on 2 batteries, so on and so forth.
I would recommend, if you do get it, however, that if you're going to use both RDAs, do use both batteries, because it has a lot more push and a little bit more heat and flavor, because of course 2 batteries means more power to the coils.
And I opted to go with the Sigelli 150 watt. I'm running at about 120 watts right now. Let's see if you can hold it up to the camera so they can see my LED display. It's really useful because it lets you know just about what you're running at. It lets you know your battery level.
She's also rocking the Troll RDA on the top.
I am, and I love this thing. I ranted and raved about how much I loved my Plume Veil, but I love this Troll RDA. The air hole positions is just amazing, and I was one of those people when I moved to mod swore up, down, left, and right I wouldn't use a chuff cap.
I was just about to say I was going to give her shit about that, because
yeah, I'm going to give myself shit.
She swore up and down she would never use one, and now she's loving it. So never say never, kids.
I honestly, now that I've started using a chuff cap, I honestly can't imagine vaping without one. I look at people who don't use like wide bore tips like they're crazy. Like, do you know how much more vapor you could be getting? Do you know how much more flavor impact you could be getting, people?
Another thing about about the Hell's Gate is the air holes, the airways. Oh my god, the airflow in this thing is amazing.
For those of you watching at home, if it does look familiar, I'm going to tell you why. It does have an air hole design and layout kind of similar to the Mutation X, but not like exact. It just, the kind of latticed design of the air holes, and it also has a heat sink.
Heat sinks at the bottom
down here to prevent your batteries from overheating and preventing the heat from your coils transferring to your battery, which is really useful and it's amazing.
Plus, every single thing you see here comes in the box.
It does.
You don't have to buy them separately.
No.
And then if you're going to use the single RDA, it comes with 2 of these that you can take the tip of these and put on this to use on the single RDA.
So not only do you have one RDA, but you have an emergency backup. Or you can run two at once if you're feeling fancy.
Which, of course, for the first video, I have to do both of them. And come on, guys. You have to.
As for the liquid we're running today, I've done it. I've tried every single one of the Suicide Bunny main line. I'm going to try and branch out and get my hands on some of the King's Crown line. Their new, I think it's a higher VG line. It's made a little more specifically for drippers. I've got Madrina right here. There is not a flavor in the bunch that I don't absolutely love. And I mean, it just depends on the day, but Mother's Milk is definitely my all-day vape. And Madrina is a close second, followed by Derailed, and then the OB, and then Sucker Punch. It's nothing against Sucker Punch, it's just...
Yeah. I'm actually running in my my mod tonight. I'm running Wrecking Brew Vapors. It's a mix that the local shop has with. It's called Blackbriar Reserve, and it's a blackberry honey mead. Oh my God, guys, this thing is amazing.
It really is.
I love it. If I had enough of it, I would be using. I would be reviewing tonight Villain Vapors. Pair of Deuces, but as you can see, I have used pretty much nearly everything of this. It is so good. It is a honeydew melon with pear. Oh my God, guys.
It's just the right amount of smooth, mild fruitiness and just that hint of sharpness. It's really good. Palates really well,
yeah.
And is very flexible as both a warm and a cool vape. It's very versatile.
But yeah. As you can see, the output of these things are amazing.
They really are, and that's at 120 watts, and this thing goes up to a massive 150 watts, and for those of you who are too lazy to do the conversion math on that, that's about 6 volts. And most people who run variable voltage devices, they don't go above like a 4.2. So it's
a monster.
That's high.
It was my birthday gift to her. So
my birthday is next week. I'm gonna be 22. I'm gonna be going to see Weird Al Yankovic at the Hard Rock in Biloxi. So if any of my viewers want to come out and see me and our sister Kira, you can come chill with us. Buy me a drink. I'll buy you a drink. I don't give a crap.
Unfortunately, I am going to be working, so I'm not going to be there.
But like, if
you're
adult on the Gulf Coast area and you're in Biloxi and you want to come chill with half of CutieCoils, you can feel free. Come stand with us on the concert floor. Rock out. Oh God. Oh no. I flooded. Oh no. I flooded it. Get Noah in the ark. 2 of every animal.
Horrible. But anyway, let's get on to the reviews.
Okay, I need to turn that down. Jesus. Oh, wow.
That's 150 watts over here.
I've bumped it down to 100 watts, which is generally what I vape at. It doesn't drain my batteries too bad. Vaping at 100 watts, I can get a good 7-8 hours out of a set of batteries. And I do use high amp batteries. I don't use anything less than 30 amp batteries. And I've got my E-Fests in here right now, so that's a whopping 70 amps. So I can build pretty low. I think I can sub them, but I have to check.
That's the only thing about the Hell's Gate that I'm disappointed in, is the fact that it's not an adjustable wattage. But the push of it, the flavor, and the fact that you can dual RDA the pros way out the cons, majorly.
Let's talk about the post setups on the decks. It's got your standard 4-post hole setup. Double positive post in the middle, which is one of the things I really liked about the plume veil, and the only thing, and Ryan can quote me, I didn't like about the plume veil is the way the airflow was set up.
Yeah.
If you open the airflow all the way up, you had to be really careful with that top cap. You really did.
Plus, you got a lot of fluid drainage.
Ugh.
That's the only thing. Like I had the plume veil RDA on mine as well on my last one, but on this one you guys can see
he also has
the
double positives.
Yep.
It does have an extraordinarily deep well. It's amazing.
I rarely have to worry about flooding, even if I put a little bit too much liquid because of the deep well and the little bit of extra cotton I put underneath my cotton.
It does have room for a massive amount of cotton. We use the standard sheets of organic Japanese cotton in our mods. That's just what we roll with. We've had people tell us silica. We've had people tell us regular organic cotton. We've had people tell us rayon.
It gives it such an off flavor. Like we actually got some from Smokescreen and they wanted us to try it out and just no.
I tried it for like 2 seconds. I was like, nope, no.
Japanese cotton
all the way.
Yes.
It is worth $1.74 for 3 sheets that last us.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
My usage has gone up way up with this new dripper, and
like usually
it lasts forever.
He would only heavily use around the time we would be recording a video or when we'd go out and get brand spanking new flavors. But now it's like he's putting out just as much as me. We can't sit in a room without a fan on.
Sadly, my job doesn't allow smoke breaks, but lunchtime, oh yeah. And the high voltage Tesla, so amazing in the morning because wake you up. The caffeine just helps so much.
We're a high voltage family.
Yes, most definitely.
I have with me 3 different high voltage flavors. I have shock treatment, I have Tesla, and I have diode. It's like if I'm just like.
I do need to get some of their melatonin one. Which one was
Lights Out.
Lights Out, yeah. I do need to get some of that.
It's a raspberry chai, and it's so good. So smooth. So good.
Plus, it helps you calm down.
It's just like...
ready to go to sleep.
That's what you vape with that glass of wine in the evenings. It's just so nice. Hi, Paul.
My beautiful, beautiful boyfriend. You gonna come say hi?
He says no. How are they going to know you actually exist? They won't.
Yeah, they will, because I have a picture of you on my phone.
Ooh. But you won't blast.
That's him. His beautiful, beautiful
He's so
self.
Beautiful. I call him the chocolate Adonis. Chocolate thunder.
Very much so. I like my tall glass of chocolate milk. But yeah, we just got back from a refreshing dip in the pool. We went back and forth between the pool and the jacuzzi. I have a jacuzzi at the apartment complex that I live at, and a big, at least 6 feet deep pool.
And we are doing the Get Fit at the beginning of the year. 5 months late.
Yeah. Actually, me and Paul are actually hiring a professional trainer to keep our butts in gear. We're starting our first session on Friday, so I'm going to be so exhausted, but it's going to be well worth it because while I'm not, too bad overweight, I do want to get in shape and be beautiful for my man, but,
I'm actually starting to lose weight because of my job. I now have a job as a pizza delivery driver for Papa John's, and I climb like 10 to 15 flights of stairs a day. My legs are solid enough to crush a man's head. It's beautiful.
Poor Chris.
Oh. Rip in fucking pieces.
Like the Nutcracker, starring Lala and Chris.
does like Amazonian women. Death by snoo snoo!
We're horrible. Horrible, horrible people. Anyway. Why don't we get on to the actual flavors? It's like he's trying to sneak in and grab the PlayStation controller.
Without actually being seen, and we're both like...
Next time I'm going to yank you. Like, get in front of the camera, bitch. Gotta show off how good of a taste I have in men. Anyway.
I like my slightly round glass of almond milk.
Don't do that when I inhale. You're gonna make me choke.
You've done it to me!
Not in front of the video, though. Anyway. Much love. I love her to death, though.
But I do get a very, very, very constant nicotine fix at work. I mean, I vape in my car like a damn freight train. Stoplight. Like, I've had... That's my favorite thing to do. Whether I'm at work or not, like, I'll close my windows and I'll turn off my AC and I'll fog up my car and then I'll just roll down the windows. And the cops will be like,
what are you smoking in there?
and then I'll just be like, and then they'll be like, damn it.
Let's move to Washington, then you can do whatever the fuck you want in your car.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Yesterday, I was driving home with my mom, and she looked at the clock and said, hey, it's 4:20. I'm a cool mom. I know what that means. She goes, how cool it would be if we lived in Colorado. And I go,
Yeah, I actually have a friend that lives in Colorado, and he has it delivered. He'd be like, hey, I need this. And you're like, okay. And like 20 minutes later, I'm like, you are...
Dude, you schedule that shit right, you can have the pot and the pizza show up at the same time, and the pizza will be perfectly cool by the time that shit hits you.
Munchies time.
Like,
Oh, that grinder joke about the pizza. We were coming back from the pool, and I was looking through Facebook, and someone posted a conversation on Grindr of all places about, you know, the conversation was, can I marry you, Mr. Pizza? And like, pizza can't be monogamous. Pizza gotta go for everybody.
Pizza doesn't understand monogamy. Pizza is for the world. Yeah. I understand.
So true. Especially now that she gets a discount. Oh my god. Super large pizza.
50% discount.
I order pizza from this bitch so much.
It's like, bitch, I know you off right now. Go get me some pizza. Motherfucker, I just got off a 12-hour shift. I don't care. I want pizza.
Come over. You can spend the night. Just bring me pizza. You don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay me rent. Just bring me pizza.
Move in with Ryan, pay rent and pizza. Never have to buy groceries again.
Pretty much.
Dinner for like all of us is like $20 a night. I make that and then some with tips.
Anyway.
Why don't you tell them more about the Blackbriar Reserve? Okay.
This is my all-day vape. I vape this 24/7. Like I said, my usage has gone way up since I got the new mod. Show off. And it, like I said, it's a blackberry honey mead. You get it from Smokescreen down here on the coast. I don't know if it's available elsewhere.
You can order it online.
Yeah, probably.
We're trying each other's.
Yeah, I know.
So we can.
But it's got like you get the fruit flavor, and then right at the very end you get that little bit of the honey mead flavor. It's so delicious, and it's named after the meadery from Skyrim, right out of Riftwood. Oh, it's so amazing. The fact that it's a gaming reference just makes it all the more perfect. But as my all-day vape, I will give this a 9 out of 10. It's freaking delicious, and I love it. If you love mead and you like honey and you like fruit, it's the perfect trio. Blackberry honey mead, amazing.
All right, if you could change something about this vape to make it that perfect 10, what would it be?
Maybe have it a little bit more concentrated on the honey part. Like, just get a little bit of that flavor. It's, for me, I would say maybe have a little bit more of the honey flavor in with it. That way, it's a little more balanced. But it's a lot more of the blackberry than the honey. And I think it probably would, with a little bit more of that honey flavor, it would balance out a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. They need to add like a dull sweetness to it to make the flavor more cohesive. Like brown sugar.
Brown sugar. That would probably mix really well.
It would subside the sharpness at the end of the mead, which is the only off-putting thing about this entire vape. And if you guys remember from Kryptonite, that's the only thing that stopped it from getting a 10 out of 10 because it was so sharp. Like, it had the sharpness that could slap a citrus vape off the fucking wagon. It was bad.
But it's still really good. That's what I vape usually all day. When I'm out of this gets a 10 out of 10. I'll do a full review whenever I have more of it, and she can actually taste it next time.
And speaking of reviews, my fiance, my wonderful, wonderful Chris, which you guys met in a video about a month and a half ago, he bought me a $50 gold sample box for my birthday, which should be here next week. So we're going to try and get an unboxing video. I'll be patient enough to bring the sealed box here, maybe.
It won't survive.
No.
It won't.
It really won't.
But we'll still do the we'll do the whole unboxing thing here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's my turn.
But we have decided what we're going to give away when we reach 100 subscribers. We're going to be giving away a whole mod setup with 2 batteries, a mod, an RDA, a wide bore drip tip.
That's what we both use.
Cotton, a gauged wire of the winner's choice, and 1 30ml bottle of e-liquid of the winner's choice. Unless it's like a black edition, obsidian, like the Mother's Milk Obsidian edition, you can forget it. We don't even buy that for ourselves.
Yeah.
You can just leave. Go away. Mother's Milk is my all-day vape. And if I won't buy an Obsidian edition for myself, what makes you think I'm going to buy it for you? Like, I love you guys, but not that much.
Called money and bills. And since I got another ticket...
And I mean, if you want to get 2 15 mils of 2 different flavors, that's fine too. Like if you want to try a high voltage and then you want us to pick you up one of the local flavors we've reviewed on the show, we can do that. That's definitely a thing that can happen.
That was a 1 second draw and that put out that much. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I could do that all day. That's...
Ooh.
It's so good though.
Yeah.
Since I have the dual RDAs, why don't I just try yours out on yours?
Yeah.
Because that requires a lot.
A lot of liquid.
Yeah.
What we're going to be reviewing for you next is Madrina by the Suicide Bunny. It is a creamy vape with layers of melon tucked in between. It's warm, it's smooth, I really like it, and you know me, I love melon vapes.
I've been getting really into the melon. Like I said, this is a honeydew melon. It's Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
It does.
I honestly wish you guys could smell it through the camera. That's awesome.
And just like with every other Suicide Bunny vape, the bottle art
Is
is
amazing.
just, it's breathtaking. It's beautifully laid out, and all Suicide Bunny vapes come with a cute little nicotine warning on the side of the bottle. This product may contain nicotine. Keep out of reach of all the beautiful children and the naughty ones too.
Luckily, I'm naughty, but I'm not a child, so.
I'm just a poor simple potato.
Whatever.
And as you guys can see, I'm running woefully low.
I'm going to my No Smoke About It. Shout out to them. Amazing setup they have there. I love them. I'm going to be going, if you're on the Gulf Coast, if you're on 49 from Hattiesburg or any point, you come down here to the Gulf Coast, you've got to go to No Smoke About It.
You also absolutely need to drop by MVapes.
MVapes, yeah.
No Smoke About It and MVapes have been just wonderful to us. They know me there by name. It's my usual hangout spot after work. Like, even if I'm not buying anything, they just let me come in there and we bullshit, and it's all great people. Shout out to Fernando, Alex, everybody, the whole gang, Jeremy. You guys are awesome, and I love hanging out with you guys. I love going to that shop. It's just a maze. It's the best.
I can't wait till you start mixing your own flavors.
I am going to start mixing my own flavors, and they will be based off of video games, anime, and TV series.
That's an idea. Why don't we make the 100 subscriber giveaway one of your own mixings?
If I have the supplies, I can give them the whole line.
Yeah.
There are flavors based off of Gurren Lagann, Super Mario Brothers, The Legend of Zelda, Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's called Getting the Robot. I'm such a
Tumblr child.
Meet the memes, Glenn.
Anyway. So why don't you do what I did and start off and tell them what you love about this and give your rating and your explanation.
I give Madrina a solid 10 out of 10. I do, because it is literally everything I expect out of a melon vape. It's versatile, it's good warm and cool. I like to keep it somewhere in between at a nice, even 100 watts when I vape Madrina. For other Suicide Bunny flavors, I tend to like it a little warmer. That's why Mother's Milk gets that 9 out of 10, because it's not so great as a cooler vape.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of warmth to make the flavor bloom. Madrina is good, warm, or cool. It's got that smooth, melony flavor that you look for in a good lemon vape. Same letters for a word. Melon vape. It's definitely fruity. It's got the perfect amount of creaminess. They don't fight it out. They're just perfectly cohesive, and they just blend so well. There is literally nothing I would change about this vape.
You know, I was thinking that. Like, it's actually really good.
It's an amazing flavor, and I urge you to try it out. Literally, I've loved everything I've tried from Suicide Bunny. It's definitely one of those brands that is very, very worth the hype.
You can definitely tell you run at a higher wattage than me, because that's a lot warmer than mine is. And plus, she has a lower ohm resistance than I do, so I have to kind of take much shorter draws on hers than I do on mine, because I'm not used to the heat.
Yeah, but Ryan is slowly but surely lowering his own resistance.
Yeah, before I couldn't even do that.
When I built him that 0.2 that one time, it was bad. He thought he was going to get used to it, and no, we had to go with something that would run a little cooler.
Yeah.
So he...
Still a baby vapor. I'm still getting there, but my resistance is a lot higher than it used to be, though. Otherwise, I couldn't have taken that draw.
True. But yeah, I give Madrina a solid 10 out of 10. It's an amazing vape. If I can't get my hands on Mother's Milk, Madrina is my go-to. Like literally, I walk in the store and they're like, "We're out of Mother's Milk. Here's your Madrina."
They know her.
They do.
They have it ready for her when she walks in.
Like I call ahead and I was like, "Hey, it's Devin. Okay, I have your stuff ready. I'll be there in 5." Like I know how much it's gonna cost. Like 2406. Here you go.
Alrighty, guys. We love you. We're gonna end it here. It's getting kind of late, and I still have some stuff to do. We're making up characters for my Scion game that I'm running on Sundays. So I need to finish that. So as always, we love you.
And remember, we love you, and you are important.
Important, yes.
You want to try that again?
We
love you, and you are important. Bye.